Spark in York has a new addition this winter as a play centre cafe has opened up, aiming to offer parents and their children somewhere calm and safe to relax on a weekday. Dinosaur's Love Fairy Cakes Cafe and Play Centre was opened by two friends who had noted there was a lack of spaces in the city centre for newborns and young children to play while their parents could speak to other mums and dads. Running a number of sessions a week, it is proving a hit, and Amy, who is one of the founders, spoke more about it.
My friend and I, Zoe, have started a company called Dinosaur and Fairy Cakes, and we are running currently 3 regular groups in the centre of York for parents, so they can come and spend some quality time with their children and hang out and make friends and beat the loneliness and monotony that often comes with parenting. So it's basically about having a place you can go in the centre of York to hang out with your children and your friends, basically, and make new friends as well.
She then touched on how important a role it can play within the city of York for parents.
But I think it's important because often the location is important because centre of town, it's very easy to access if you have a car or don't have a car. And I think also we think it's important for the high streets because it brings families into the centre of town and keeps them in the centre of town. And also our groups are very much drop-ins. You don't have to book blocks, so you can just turn up whenever you want, which is important as well because it gives parents that flexibility that you often need.
As it stands, their site is only temporary and they do not have a permanent home. But a crowdfunder that has been set up is hoping to change that and offer them a long-term base.
So we're running a crowdfunder at the moment. We're trying to raise £30,000 to set up a permanent play cafe and event space in the centre of York, which we think is vital and a very much needed facility for this city and families within it.
One of the parents who goes weekly is Amy, and she is hoping they stay permanently and spoke of how much she enjoys the place.
I think there's an awful lot of provision for older kids in York. There's a lot of provision outside of York. There's a lot of museums. But for new parents with young children, there isn't a lot that you can do. There isn't a lot where you don't have to sign up for a long time. And I think you come somewhere and what you really want is people who get it. People who know what it is to be a new mum or dad, and there is a mixture of both that come, which is also really nice. And it feels different. I go to quite a lot of baby groups and have been to quite a few with older children that we have, and they understand you. You're made to feel welcome. Nothing is too big a deal. Nothing is too hard. The toys are quality. It's safe. Penny loves coming. You get a cup of tea. And understanding, and what more can you want, with the ups and downs of having young children. That's all you need.
While their future is not certain, the early successes of the crowdfunder suggest that the Dinosaur Centre may not become extinct like its namesake. Offering something that is not commonly seen around the city, all the parents there seemed very pleased with the concept and service as they let their little ones play around them as they enjoyed a catch-up and a coffee. Rory Ward, That's TV.